can hear the birds. They're up on the roost right now. They're about 300 yards away from us. So we're gonna go in as quiet as we can.
I didn't get into turkey hunting until I was in my 30s. And the reason for that was when I was a kid growing up, there weren't any turkeys. And it's, basically thanks to the efforts of conservation organizations that ended up repopulating the United States, which, the turkey's probably the second iconic bird for the whole country other than the bald eagle. It wasn't until I did a turkey hunt, I would say in the late 80s in Texas, was the first time I ever hunted turkeys. But right after that opportunity and I had that bird down, I knew I was kind of hooked for life.
Those are chicks.
Rios are cool. They're part of the American Turkey Slam. Originally, they're kind of a Texas bird. But California, because of transplants, has an excellent Rio population. So there's plenty of opportunity to hunt Rios in California. And, it's one of the 4 species in the American Slam.
That's 3 of the 4. Maybe we can interest him, or he's going to join the others in strut.
California actually brought in both Rios and Merriams. And the lower areas, which we're kind of in, right here we're at about probably 1,000 feet, maybe 1,200 in the Santa Lucia foothills on the Central Coast. In the lower areas like this, the Rios predominate.
Well, they finally popped out, but they're not getting off of those hens. Unreal. Yeah, we had those 3 longbeards, but same birds that have been henned up for 10 days. Just can't get them off of those hens. They won't move, they won't budge. So they'll eventually break away once they bred them all, but right now it's tough.
I find the most thrilling hunts coming from something that you can call to you. Whether it's rattling in a whitetail, calling turkeys, calling ducks. I like to be able to interact. When you can interact with the animal like that, I think it adds a whole nother dimension to the hunt. And turkeys are kind of at the top of the list, really. They're very vocal. You can really get a conversation going with them. The whole thing, it's all fun, it's all fun. I concentrate on Rios because that's what's here, where I live. I've got my own property. I have friends who have properties in the area, and I'll go over there and hunt as well. But what's nice about California is we have a 3-bird limit and a 5-week season. So our season starts the last Saturday in March and runs to the first Sunday in May. And that gives you an opportunity to get a lot of turkey hunting in because, every time you go out, you don't kill one. So you can do a lot of turkey hunting in 5 weeks.
They're sounding off now. We'll just stay here. You watch the road. I'll watch over here. I can see 100 yards past the water tank. Yeah, they're getting close. That right there is turkey hunting at its finest. I gotta tell you, that was a good one. He was right here, 8 feet away from me. Came in exactly where we didn't have any blinds. Walked right past us. Holy smokes. Turkey hunting, that's turkey hunting right there. Outstanding, absolutely outstanding. Wow, what a morning. We've been down here. We didn't know where they'd gone to. They didn't follow the plan, and we just kind of persevered. And darn if they finally, a little bit of call, and they finally came back, and we could tell where they were. You know, you gotta love it when a plan comes together, and it couldn't have worked out better than that.